Hello everybody, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In today's video, I do want to cover a cult-like classic, a cryptocurrency that has a cult-like following, a cult army called VeChain. VeChain's market cap right now is just sitting at 1.57 billion, and the current price of VeChain is a measly 0.018 cents. VeChain was all the way to around 24 cents at one point, and if you do the math, the market cap was around $20 billion. I personally don't hold VeChain. This channel is made to cover crypto news and different crypto projects, and a lot of people have been asking me, hey Adam, can you please put VeChain into circulation? So why not talk a little bit about VeChain? If you are thinking about getting into VeChain, if you hold VeChain, or you just want to dig a little deeper into VeChain, I think this video is going to be for you. So before we get started, can you do me a favor? Hit the likes, the share, the subscribe down below, and hit me up with a comment, even if it just says algo. I'll take a sip of my coffee while you do that for the next 2-3 seconds. Thank you very, very much. Without further ado, let me get right into VeChain. This is the first time I'm covering it, so if I make some mistakes, I greatly apologize. I'm going to get better as I do more reporting. This is usually the way it works when I start talking about a cryptocurrency. As I dig deeper, there's just so much information to dig deep into VeChain. It's hard to cover it in one video. VeChain is the blockchain solution which allows manufacturers to track the supply chain from start to end user. So the manufacturer starts something and it gets to the end user. This is not limited to just a specific good. This could be a specific good. This can be a product. This can be a medication. This can be tracking people. This can be a lot of different things. And VeChain takes a semi-autonomous or semi-digital or old school digital tracking system, which you can then put on the VeChain's blockchain to make it completely immutable. So it's upgrading people's IoT, which stands for Internet of Things. It is definitely giving big business a better opportunity to track things, and it's literally to track anything. VeChain's blockchain started in 2015 by a guy called Sonny Liu. VeChain was actually a token on the Ethereum blockchain. It outgrew the Ethereum blockchain, and in 2018, they did a modified fork of the Ethereum blockchain, and they came out with their own blockchain called VeChain. VeChain does not use proof of stake. VeChain uses something called proof of authority, which I'll get to in just a moment. VeChain has two different tokens on it. It has the VET token, which is the VeChain token, and it also has the VTO token, which a lot of people call VTOR. VTOR facilitates transactions, while VET is the facilitated transaction. This in theory stabilizes the chain, and one is used for transactions while the other is used for methods of transacting, if that makes sense. So VET, for example, is going to be the vehicle, and VTO is going to be the fuel of the vehicle. VeChain has several different nodes. The validation nodes, you have to have a minimum of 25 million VeChain. And if you take 25 million by the current price of VeChain, that's not a small amount. That comes out to $450,000. Now, besides for validation nodes, there are other nodes on the VeChain blockchain. Now, nodes on the VeChain network are rewarded additional VTO tokens for their contributions to the network. While payments are made in VTO, 70% of the payments is taken out of circulation and the token is burned. The other 30% is awarded to master nodes on the VeChain network. Now, master nodes need to have 25 million VET, thunder nodes need to have 15 million VET, and strength nodes need to have 5 million VET. Now, all of these amounts are quite high, and most people are just not going to have that. And if you don't have this amount of VET inside of your nodes, you're not going to be a node. And if you don't have this many VET, you could use a DeFi wallet. However, a DeFi wallet is giving you a lot less rewards than if you are your own node. For these reasons, a lot of people have no incentive to actually buy VeChain. Now, most of VeChain's partnerships, they are pretty awesome, but most of their partnerships are in Asia with a direct connection to China. Now, I'm not trying to shit on that. I'm not trying to make fun of that. There's a lot of skepticism and there's a lot of regulations coming out of that part of the world. Now, VeChain does work with a ton of big businesses. They have literally hundreds of partnerships. Besides for that, VeChain, although it is not made for the retail investor, it is not made for the individual person to buy, sell, and trade. VeChain does have a DEX. It's called the exchange, VeChain, and you can swap different tokens on it. The maximum supply is 86 plus billion, just a smidge over 86 billion, and the current circulating supply is just a smidge over 72 billion VET. Now, while VET has a ton of supply and it's relatively expensive, VeTo is super cheap to buy. Now, the problem is with VET and VeTo, they're not supported by too many central exchanges, so you need to get it either in DeFi or in the limited amount of central exchanges that they're listed on. Now, I know everybody hates on central exchanges, I get you, but at the end of the day, central exchanges are the reason why there's so much volume. It is the reason why people can buy, sell, and trade easily. And by not being listed on too many central exchanges, this dramatically diminishes the ability for people to buy, sell, trade, and therefore increase the price of VET token. Now, the transactions per second is approximately 10,000 transactions per second, but I do want to stress that this is non-smart contract transactions. These are extremely basic transactions. With the proof of authority, VeChain Foundation are the ones that actually pick the nodes, so there's a little bit of centralization when it comes to VeChain. And as I said, there's not too many nodes because not too many people can have 25 million VET. There's actually just a smidge over 100 different nodes when it comes to VeChain. With everything that I said, it's up to you to make your decision if VeChain is a good investment or not a bad investment. I still don't know enough to make that decision. They have an extremely unique use case and they are building their ecosystem. They are building their partnerships. But like the rest of the crypto market, they did take an absolute shit like all other projects in this freaking crypto winter. Are they going to be able to recover? I don't know. You would also assume that they will go through the roof because of COVID and supply chain issues, so on and so forth. That seems like there was to be like a match made in heaven during COVID and the lockdown, so on and so forth. We're going to definitely see what's going to happen in the future. There are DeFi projects. There are DeFi apps. They have several hundred DeFi apps that are currently being built. And because this is for big business, it's really hard for retail to get behind them. It's really hard for the individual person to get behind VeChain because VeChain is dependent on big business. And that's not a bad thing, but remember, you are dependent on big business. You are not dependent on regular use cases. You are not dependent on me sending you VET for some basic transactions, right? It's not like a Bitcoin. It's not like a transactional cryptocurrency. This is a cryptocurrency that has a use case and it most certainly has utility. But with that, the thing that it has utility for needs to be used. So more and more big businesses need to actually use VeChain, the VeChain technology, the proof of authority, and tracking the entire supply chain in order for VET token to actually moon up in the future. Now, everybody says, hey, it's going to reach $1, it's going to reach $1, and that's always the magic number. Can we reach $1? Can we reach $1? At the end of the day, I don't know. I'm reserving my opinion. Guys, in the comments down below, if you guys are from the VeChain army, let me know what I got right. Let me know what I got wrong. I would love to do a lot more research and dig into this, and I would like to make a few more videos on this because it's great content, first of all. Second of all, a lot of my subs have been asking me about this for quite a while on my other channel, which I cover mostly Algorand and Hedera. So it's going to be very, very cool. Thank you so much. Have a great day.